What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mike's Tool Shed. This episode, more tools sent to me by Home Depot for test and review. But it's so far this has been pretty good because I really do like most of the stuff that they've sent me, and this is no exception. This is Bosch lasers. Bosch has been doing laser measuring and laser leveling, plumbs, lines, all of that stuff for years. I've owned a couple of their lasers for the past probably 10 years, and they've never let me down. And these two have become two of my favorites. I'll talk about this one first. This is the Bosch laser measurement tool, and that GLM42. This I think runs for like 150 bucks, and to be totally honest, I probably would have never bought this. But this is another tool that if anything ever happened to it, it got broken, lost, or stolen, I would have to go out and replace it. This has been invaluable. This thing is so... It makes a lot of things that you didn't know were difficult easy as cake. Pie. What is this phrase? Whatever. After having this is like... This goes in my little tool bag. This goes everywhere. Well, being an electrician, doing wire measurements. So you're like, that pipe goes from this wall to this beam, from this beam over to that door, and then it goes through that office, That's kind of, other than counting up the sticks of pipe, which is something you can do, but you can't always see them. And this, to just quickly measure something like that, it makes something that would have taken 15 minutes, and it makes it 2 minutes. Oh, crap, that was my tablet. Yeah, it's got memory function, so you can store your measurements in it. It's got an add and subtract, so you can take a measurement, press add, take another measurement, press add, take another measurement, press add, and then you're like, oh, I need to knock off 5 feet. So you take that measurement, minus, so you can continuously do math plus an addition on this as you go. What else? Oh, another, here, I'll turn it on. The screen is surprisingly bright. The laser... outdoors, the laser might be kind of hard to see in daylight, but the screen you can see fine. So as you can see here, this is the display. It's got the live reading right now, so my ceiling is 6 foot above this. I'm at a 44-degree angle. That's another really cool feature. You can tell if you're level, so you know that you are getting the most accurate measurements. I've even used this as a level a couple of times, and then came back and checked it with a bubble level. Pretty accurate. There you can see the level right there. Now this is the orientation, so right now it's measuring from the back of the unit. I can hit that again. Got these little displays. Alright, I want it from the front of the unit, or the middle of the unit. The middle, because it has tripod threads. So if you've got something that's more than 100, I think this is a 165 foot distance it'll measure. If you've got something that's like 300 feet, you could put it in the middle on the tripod, hit that measurement, twist it around, hit that measurement, and add them together, and then you can measure something that's wider than 165 feet. So I thought that was neat. I'll probably never use that feature. It's got a little battery indicator right there. So far, I've used the hell out of this thing, and it's just now starting to die, so that's not too bad. What does it take? Triple A's? Yeah, 2 AAAs. But, oh yeah, this is another cool feature. This is probably the... Alright, let's go that way. It's auto... orienting, and it's pretty quick too. Kind of call me a liar on that one. It usually is pretty instant. Yeah, it like anticipates it, and that one it doesn't like. But yeah, it auto orients, so you can point it any which way and see your measurements. This thing, I told all my supervisors, I was like, do you guys use these when you come out to a warehouse to bid the job and you don't know how high the ceiling is? You can just put this on the floor, boom. All right, the decking's 35 feet, the beams are 25, you know, or not that different, but I told my boss about it, they got one, he got one, and then it spread like wildfire throughout the office. Everybody in the office has some type of Bosch measuring device now. So that goes in my tool bag every day, all the time, and I constantly have people asking to borrow it. So, again, probably wouldn't have spent the money on it not being able to experience it, but I'm telling you right now, if anything happened to it, I'm going out and buying another one. Probably like an upgraded one from this. And the other Bosch laser beam is this little baby. Look at this little guy. This little baby 4-way laser line level. So this is, if you're familiar with any of these from Bosch, this is the same thing. It's just so little cute thing. It shoots, I don't know if we can Yeah, it's not going to show up too good on the camera. This only goes to 65 feet, so not so much more for professional or commercial use, but homeowners. This will shoot all the way across any part of your house, unless you have a pretty damn big house and you need a long line. This is going to do it. So you have the cross line, auto leveling. It's the red, and the cool thing is when it is off, it locks the motion. It locks the little pendulum that it hangs off of, so it doesn't get banged around. And then when you turn it on, it moves freely in there. It has a little. It blinks if it's off level. If you've got, it'll be on a little bit of an angle and still give you a level. But if it's too far, it'll start blinking and it'll let you know it's reached the maximum swing of the pendulum, and you can't do anything with it. That also has a tripod mount, and it comes with this little guy, which just has a 1/4-20 thread, like a camera, like a tripod. But you'd think, okay, it just clips to a stud. So you open this up, you can clamp this onto whatever, and then this whole thing is all fully articulating with like balls, and that tightens that down. But you would think, oh, that just clips onto a stud, but I've clipped this on all sorts of stuff on the job: pipes, studs, some different kinds of pipes. I mean, it just clips to more than studs. It works pretty good. So that, it fits right on there. I think this takes 2 AA's. Yeah, 2 AA's. I have the big brother to this guy, the green one that shoots like, I think 150 feet or something. It's 160 feet. And that's the one I use. I can lay out, warehouse lights with that one. This one, it's going to be more for the house or smaller areas. 65 feet, though, you can, that's a good distance. So, if it's more than 65 feet, then you're going to need a bigger, more expensive, a higher-end model. And if you don't need one of those and just around the house, you can level up some pictures, some molding, whatever. It fits on a tripod, and you got this thing. So this is awesome around the house. This is not leaving my tool belt at work, and I really should. For the video purposes, I didn't, but I probably will carve my name into it somewhere, because if anything happens to this, I'm going right out and getting another one. So that's it. Laser beams from Bosch, and I like them. Thanks for watching.